Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Rising World. It's been a while, as always. I'm back here, and there's my TeePee over there. I'm back here in my single-player world. I have not been playing. I have been playing Planet Zoo because I have just been bored and not playing this game. But I'm sure all of you who follow this game have heard that there is supposedly a new update coming. It's been rumored for a long time. It was supposed to be done. Well, hello there, Mr. Pig. It was supposed to be done last year. It didn't get done last year. Then it was supposed to be done sometime in January. January is almost over, and then today I noticed on the forum that there is a date. I believe it is official. The date is February 2nd, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Groundhog's Day. I'm not sure if that's an omen or what. But anyway, supposedly we're supposed to get this new update on February 2nd. And I do not know what all is in it, but it's rumored to have a lot of stuff. So we will see. I just do not know. What I have heard is perhaps mounts, perhaps NPCs like bandits, and somebody had said they wanted dungeons and skeletons. I don't think that's coming this time. Other things that could happen are mounts, so horses, and perhaps another animal or two, like scary animals like bears, tigers, perhaps. I do not know. I really don't know what all he has planned. He's been very tight-lipped about it. Can't blame him. I know that everybody has been waiting, and a lot of people have gone away, and perhaps some people come back. I don't know. I know that I just got tired of waiting, and I really had just gotten bored because I just wasn't into it. But I have been playing a few other things. I did get a new PC for Christmas. After Christmas, I got myself a new PC. So I have a real PC this time, a Windows PC, which has a pretty good processor and should not have any problems playing this game. I think I said that the last time I streamed. And so far, I mean, according to this, I'm getting good FPS, although it still doesn't look super great, but I don't know. Anyway, so what I had planned on doing this time was to decorate the TeePee and figure out how the posters and all work. I did sort of figure it out, I think. So I have, the game is right now in creative because I didn't want to bother with all of the requirements, which I think you have to have cloth, and that means you have to have other workbenches and stuff. So I just, well, I don't know if you do or not. Anyway, I think you do have to have cloth, and I didn't want to go through all of that. So I have just made myself posters and decals, and the difference is posters, as I understand it, posters are flat, so they only go in on one plane. So if you look at this, you can see that it's not wrapping around. And in fact, let's make this bigger. If I can figure out how to do that. There we go. And decals will wrap around a three-dimensional object. In my earlier tests, you can see now that it doesn't wrap around. So in my earlier tests, this one is a decal, and you can see it's wrapping around. And if you go over here to this rock, it wraps around the rock. And when I first saw this, because I did a test before I started here, when I first saw this, I was wondering about the this brown texture that's here, and indeed that goes away once you get your artwork into it. But it does do some weird things in cutting off your image if you don't. Well, I mean, I don't really know what's going on, to be honest, but it does cut off the image even if you make your decal bigger. And I'm going to change my precision up to 5 and just make it big. Now you can see that it's doing some weird things. See how it's cutting off? And I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah. So what I have planned on doing is I made myself a bunch of different images. Whoops. I keep hitting my right mouse button because I've been playing Planet Zoo, and in Planet Zoo you use the right mouse button to look around, and I'm now habituated to doing that. And so I just keep making the same mistakes. Oh, I lost my decal. I thought I had changed to creative, but I forgot to hit enter. Dummy. Okay, let's run down here and make another one. You need a workbench, just a workbench, I think, to make these decals, but you also have to have I think it's cloth or paper. I don't know. We'll see when we get down here. But I don't have all the other stuff. So, tab? No. Crafting. Equipment. Decal. Cloth. You need cloth. So I'm going to make one. And, you know, while I'm here, I'm going to change my settings because it's driving me a little crazy that I'm not using I for inventory anymore, and I really prefer it. So let's see. Where is inventory tab? I'm going to put I, because that's just what I'm used to. And then is there anything else that uses I? Yes, there is. Inventory is I. I just want to make sure I'm not using it for something else. It doesn't look like it. Oh, I am. Start stop engine. No. What should that be? Start stop engine. I don't know what's not being used. J maybe? Is J being used? That's journal. How about K? Let's try K. I don't have any engines to start stop, but we'll try K. Okay, save that. Escape. All right, so let's go here. Inventory. Yes. Okay, that works better for me. Okay. Looks like it's getting dark, so I might have to sleep pretty quick. So I'm going to start with a little thing that I made for the bottom. And so what you do is you left click and you select the image. I'm going to upload a new image, and that is in here. This image. Select. Aha. So it looks like it's going to work correctly. Let's move over here a little bit. Oh, it does weird things when it goes around the corners. Huh. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's okay. Or I could make it. Nah, that's okay. I'll do it this size. I think that'll work. Maybe make it a little bit shorter, or narrower. How's that? I kind of wanted it here, but maybe right here is fine. Let's go with that. Right click. Okay. And because I'm in creative, I get to use it more than once. I hit the left button instead of the right. I'm going to do that a lot, I have a feeling. It's a little bit wonky. Oops, see, I did it again. Okay. Yeah, it gets a little bit wonky when it goes around the corner. Yeah, I'm just completely kerfluffled about how to use the keyboard. Oh, you know, I don't really want that thing there at the bottom. Can I get rid of that? Let's see if I can. Yeah, okay. Okay. I want this to go like so. So if I do that there, and the next one here, and the next one here, yeah, I think that'll work. I originally, when I was, the first time I tried to record this, I tried making it out of pieces, and I ran into the same problem I had when I built this silly thing, and that was that the angles are so weird that I was having trouble with getting it to lie flat against the TeePee, and I was just getting so very frustrated. Not a happy camper. Okay, so there's that. And it looks like it goes all the way through That's interesting. So that means, I think, that if you put a decal on your wall, let's say you build a block wall and you put a decal on it, does that mean it goes all the way through? That's something I think we need to test. First, let's go make it daytime. And then we'll test that theory, because that's curious. And I don't know if posters do that or if it's just decals. So let's sleep for a sec. Okay. That is blue. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's test that theory. I have some blocks. See, there's my blue triangle. I tried to build it with blue triangles. That did not work for me. If the walls were straight up and down, it would not be a problem, but they are not. So, yeah. So let's just real quick build us a wall. And put our wow, I did real good at getting that wall together, huh? Let's put this on there. Select. Okay, so there's our decal. It kind of wraps around. It does not come through a wall. Does not come through a wall, but does come through, and it wraps around, so that's cool. It does some weird things when it wraps around, but it does not go through a wall. However, the same material, when it's thin like this, does go through the wall and winds up on the ground. Huh. Okay, because it was hanging off, guess, a little bit. So if I put it up here, and let's say I wanted it to go up here, but I want it to aim downwards, so that would mean I think I can scale it. Yeah. So I could scale it to fit. Let's say I did that and I turned it upside down, so like so, and I put it up there. The only problem with that now is, let's fly for a second. The only problem with that is, you see what happens when it wraps around it, it doesn't stay straight. But excuse me, if I wanted to put it at a particular level and I made it go from corner to corner, that could work. Excuse me. But I have something else I might put up there. First, let's go get, excuse me, let's go get our, I have a buffalo and a horse that I want to put on here. So let's go to, let's rotate this back around. And make it bigger. Let's See, now what's happening is it's just kind of cutting it off. That's just so weird. So I'm going to left click, and I'm going to get my buffalo, select. Now in this case, I think what I'm going to have to do is just scale it so that the whole thing fits on the panels without getting cut off. And I don't know why it's doing it either. So let's try that. That looks okay. Oops. Yeah, I like that. Cool, cool, cool. And over here, oops, I'm flying again. Over here, I want to change it to my horse. These are just clip art. They're nothing special. Okay, that's about right, I think. Let's put that. Oops. See, I always left click. I need to right click. It's just the opposite in Planet Zoo. You left click to place and you right click to move around. So that's, yeah, confusing to my poor little brain. All right, so I do have a couple other little things I'm going to stick on here. And I think my idea was that I would actually, I should have blueprinted this before I decorated it because I wanted them to be different, but it's not that hard to change them. So I'll go ahead and do the whole thing. Go to 3 and left click again to choose a new image. I'm going to choose my squiggles. All right, those are too big, so let's I might want to make that smaller. That seems about right. I might want to change my precision here so that I can make that a little bit smaller. That right there. And I am I'm going to zoom in. Let's see, which one is zoom again? I forget. And I'm just right clicking to place it. And so what I've been doing in Planet Zoo is building an English village, not a zoo. And the reason I'm doing that is because I just like to build things. I probably will do a zoo eventually, but and I have made a zoo before in Planet Zoo. Whoops. It's just I've just had this thing to build an English village, an old-fashioned, like, you know, sort of the Cotswolds sort of thing, pretty one. And I really like the building tools in Planet Zoo. They're very different from Rising World. I love Rising World's building tools because they're very granular. It's the building tools in Planet Zoo are more modular, I would say. Like you'll have lots of pieces that are very, very specifically designed. And with Rising World, it's very much more granular is the only way I could explain it. You have much more control over, every little piece. There's not as many different kinds of pieces. I hope I'm going to meet up with this thing. Oh, no. Well, maybe I will. I can't even really tell. I think I will. I hope I will. I mean, I hope I'm not getting off. Yeah, it looks like I'm close. I'm sure the Indians were never really perfect with their designs. All right, cool. Let's see what that looks like. I like it. I like it. I have a couple other little things too. I kind of wish I had a single, but maybe what I'll do is, this could be cool. I'll make it smaller and just go around the opening. What do you think? Let's change my rotation to, let's see, I'm on 15, so let's go to 5 should do it. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, that's good. We'll do that. And rotate it a little bit more. Oh, dang it. Right click. Yeah, I think this is going to work. That's a little weird, but should I flip it around the other way or just leave it this way? I think it's okay this way. And I'm going to make this a little bit longer. Whoops, longer. Turn around here so I can see what I'm doing. I want it to be this size. And one more. Yeah. Cool. Whoops. Cool. Okay. I kind of do think I might put the triangles up there. I like that idea. All right, so one more thing, and I might put a few of these on. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, left click. Wait. Let's rotate this back straight up and down. There we go. And 1, 1, and 1. Pretty close. Okay. So left click, and I'm going to upload a new image. I have this thing. I think I'm going to make it smaller. Well, the color is really weird. It was much darker on my system. That seems about right. Can we flip it? Does it allow you to flip things? I don't think so. I think you can rotate, but I don't think you can flip. Oh, you can. Ha! I like that. I like that. I'm going to put one over here and flip it again. Oops. Yeah. Cool. Cool. So what do you think? I think the sun is just I need to maybe change the brightness. It's a little too bright. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so I mean, it's a little bit weird that it comes through. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I mean, in a real TeePee there would be a lining in here, and I guess maybe I could attempt that at some point, but I'm not up for that right now. The other thing that we need in here is it would be nice if we had like hides and things that we could put on the floor, but we don't have that. What we do have is I'm going so fast because I'm flying. I need to quit flying. Nope. There. Okay. So let's take these out of my hands so I don't mistakenly put them all over the place. We do have these primitive pallets to sleep on. Where is it? There, straw bed. So I think I'm going to make one of those. I mean, it'd be great if we had some hides that we could just put around. That was one of the things that he had earlier on said, that the developer said that they were working on putting items in the world, and that never happened. So some of these things you can, if I'm remembering correctly though, some of these things you can scale, but if I'm remembering, the wooden barrel was not one of them, unfortunately, because I would love to be able to scale that down. And you can scale the chests. What kind of a chest would an Indian have? Probably just the old kind, huh? Let's just make one of those. What else? A fireplace. They have a bonfire too. Let's see. General. Campfire and bonfire and a fireplace. Fireplace you can cook on. Campfire is the campfire. Now I know that one of the two of these you can scale, but you can't scale the like the cooking utensils. So that makes that difficult. Drying rack, we might want one of those, and one of these. Let's see, what do I have? What do I have here? Do I have a campfire or a bonfire? I have a campfire. So here's the barrel. And if I go and do, oh, it is going to let me scale it. Oh, I am happy about that, because I had wanted to put like some, you could make little mugs. I had wanted to make like a basket, not a basket, but like a container in there. So that's cool. Unfortunately, you can't put water in it yet. Having movable water, that was another thing that I really, really wanted. Yeah. So let's make a campfire and a fireplace. Let's make that. And we'll see which one of these. Oh, I see. So now the campfire comes with rock, and this comes with no rock. That makes sense. What other little things might you be able to use in, I like having the pumpkins. In a Native American TeePee village, there's no like pre-made containers other than these things, and you can't put those down. So let's make this too. It would be nice if you could put things down. Soccer ball. I assume you can put that down. Maybe not. I haven't played with that. Okay. So we've got some stuff. Do we have anything that looks like it could be buffalo hides? Nope. Okay, let's go see what we can do. Kind of cool that we can, you know, because I had in my medieval realms build, I have a wine cellar beer making spot, and I wanted to have that does look quite small, doesn't it? Let's make it a little bigger. I want to just make it like it's a container. I wanted to do like big wine barrels and vats for brewing beer and storing wine, but I couldn't figure out how to. Maybe it's the one with the lid that you can't scale, but I could face the wall with it. Anyway, I want to try that. Okay, so inventory, let's do the bedding first. That's number 3. And then the campfire. I just want to experiment with the skewers and the cooking grate if I make this campfire smaller, because I kind of feel like it should be smaller if it's inside the tent, but maybe not. We'll see. It just seems, whoops, it just seems large. Number 3 was the bedding, and does that look the same on both sides? Yeah. Wow, it's small. Maybe we could make this big. If we make it big, yeah, then it can. Oh, that blue is going to show up no matter what. Well, that's a bummer. Huh. All right, well, why is it doing that? I just want to put it over there. Let me put it over there. Let's see. All right. It's not very exciting, but Okay, so the fire, I want to put it directly under let's pick up this let's pick this thing up too. All right. Yeah, it looks like it's directly under. And maybe I won't need to change the size. How does that look? Looks okay. Okay. Okay, so now I need to scale it back down. Just put it right there. And I want to sneak a box in here somewhere, because they might have boxes. They might have boxes they got in trade somewhere. We're going to make that smaller too. There. Now they have a box to put things in. I guess I might have to build some things, some different kinds of tools and things that they might have. I don't know how exactly we would do that yet, and I do wish the smoke would rise up enough from the campfire so that you could see it. But let's see which works as cooking tools here. Let's see which ones work. The skewer or where's the grill? I do not know which ones work with which. I have to remember I changed that to I. Okay. So that was 5? No, 4. 4 is the skewer. The skewer works, and does the grate. The grate works too, I guess. Can you sink that down in a little bit? Of course, they would have skewers, wouldn't they? Let's put the skewers. Yeah. Okay. Here's a question. If I destroy the block, does the decal stay? No. What about on this? Yeah, let's do this one. So yeah, that's interesting. Look what happened. It just wrapped around. That's pretty nifty. Although it cuts the tops off. But still, I mean, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Oh. Alrighty. So there's our more or less finished teepee. I think it's looking pretty darn cool. I'm not sure how long I've been streaming, but I think I'm about done. Let's just have a quick look. 51 minutes. Yes, I am definitely done. Anyhow, there we go. That's probably going to be our thumbnail. So I'm going to have to close it out here. I'm going to hide my axe and we'll have a quick look around here. There is the teepee in all its glory. Eventually there will be a bunch of them here, and I will get rid of this tall grass so that it looks more normal. And we'll have us a little village, Indian village, and then might move to a different spot on this map and build a cabin, like a settler's cabin. Yeah, I think it looks okay. There might be some other decorations that can go on them. I do have, like I said, I do have some different ones. I might also attempt to put a lining on there so that the so that the colors don't bleed through. I think it looks pretty darn cool. So yeah, anyhow, so we'll catch up again when the new update drops, and we'll have a look at everything that they added and how it all works, because I think that will be interesting. And we'll continue from here. I can imagine now, you know, having some horses wandering around perhaps, and if we had NPCs, wouldn't that be cool? If we could just have like NPCs kind of wandering around, friendly ones, not, you know, ones that are out to rob us or kill us. There we go. That might be our thumbnail right there. In fact, there we go. Okay, so thanks for stopping by, and there'll be another one dropping soon as we get that update so that we can explore what's in it. Bye-bye.